Pearl Knotting Warren's Way, a video tutorial at craftartedu.com. Jewelry design is a life lived with wearable art. My name is Warren Feld, and I'm here to share some of my life experiences and insights with you about beading and jewelry making. In this class, I teach a non-traditional pearl knotting technique, which is very easy for people to learn and do, does not use special tools, includes step-by-step instructions, simple way to tie knots, shows clearly how to attach your clasp and finish off your cords, and achieves that architectural perfection we want in our pearl-strung pieces. A pearl-knotted necklace is timeless, sophisticated, architecturally perfect, and steeped in centuries-old traditions. Yet how best to make a pearl-knotted necklace is constantly debated. What are the preferred and correct techniques for tying knots, or attaching the clasp, or finishing off the cord ends? There are many, many variations in technique. They all work, yet most are very difficult for the beginner, especially those traditional techniques which rely on tools for making and positioning the knots. For the years, in fact, I've seen many students give up, frustrated. They try to follow a more traditional pearl knotting technique and find that they cannot tie the knots, cannot make good knots, or cannot get the knots close enough to the beads. And students find that they are often left out in the dark about how to attach the clasp. Most books and online tutorials go into great detail about hand knotting, but skip over or give very little information about how best to attach your piece to the clasp. There are wide differences in opinion about how to finish off your cords at the end after you have attached your clasp. Over the years, I've seen how students, when following traditional pearl knotting methods or methods which utilize some more traditional techniques and approaches, become dissatisfied with their results and give up. Pearl knotting doesn't need to be this hard. After many, many years, enduring many concerns, debates, demonstrations, and arguments about which way is best, I came up with my own preferences, using ideas, goals, and parts of techniques from several established methods, adjusting them based on my experiences with students and teachers, and my knowledge of good design, and how best to balance artistic concerns with functional ones. And I began teaching pearl knotting using these ideas and techniques in a way which I will call Warren's Way. In this video, we will be covering several topics. Some information about pearls, some information about hand knotting, the differences between traditional and non-traditional pearl knotting methods in terms of the kinds of choices which need to be made. Then I provide step-by-step instructions for the basic pearl knotting technique, first discussing selecting and testing sizes of bead cord, and then the how-to steps for 4 pearl knotting variations, including number 1, attaching directly to the clasp, number 2, using French wire bullion, number 3, using clamshell bead tips, and number 4, making a continuous necklace without a clasp. Then I go over what happens when you run out of cord and need to add more. I talk about caring for pearls, a note about restringing pearls, some final words of advice. There's also a downloadable handout that comes with this video. The materials you will need to have on hand are 1 strand of Swarovski crystal pearls, 8 millimeters, 1 card of Griffin silk bead cord, size number 5, 2 twist wire needles in a size of fine, 1 pearl clasp, 2 clamshell bead tips, 1.5 inches of French wire bullion, medium size, 2 size 11/0 seed beads, GS Hypo fabric cement, a U-pin or T-pin, a work pad in which you can stick the pin, and all are narrow tweezers, a chain nose pliers, a flush cutters, a scissors, a ruler, a bead board, a necklace sizing cone, and pen and paper. There are many creative pieces you can make with pearl knotted jewelry. Learn the basic technique with us in our video tutorial online at craftartedu.com, or you may purchase kits and instructions at landofodds.com. Visit us at craftartedu.com to view this 1 hour and 47-minute video and learn a non-traditional, very easy pearl knotting technique. Thank you.